Today I want to talk about computer business websites, which is an important part of your marketing efforts. 10 years ago, business websites were seen as not much more than an online brochure. But these days, your website needs to be so much more. It needs to be optimized both technically and for conversions so you can get the call. First of all, let's talk about optimizing your website for conversions. Your website isn't just about throwing up some pages and hoping to get some customers. You will need to think about the whole system that makes up your website sales funnel. Like a funnel that you would use to pour oil in your car's engine, your sales funnel is wide at the top and thin at the bottom. At the top, you're pulling in customers from multiple sources. This could be Google AdWords, organic search engine traffic, article writing, or social media activities. Once they're in the top of our sales funnel, we need to convince them that we are the right person in the middle of our funnel. But we can't just go around writing huge blocks of text talking about our service because people looking for services don't read sites, they scan them. There is a good chance that the visitor actually has 10 other tabs with your competitors' sites open. So we need to catch their attention very quickly with a headline. For example, what you do and where you're located. In the internet marketing world, they say you have about 7 seconds to grab someone's attention before they leave the site. The solution to this is having a headline saying what your business is about and a very short paragraph right at the top of the page. The headline can be as simple as saying Los Angeles computer repair, since this answers the question of what you do and where you do it, which are the first two questions they're most likely to look for. Now you have their attention, they're more likely to look at the rest of your website. The next small paragraph can say something like, we are a professional, certified and insured computer repair company operating the Los Angeles area. We serve small and medium businesses as well as home offices. Again, this answers many of the questions as quickly as possible to maintain their attention. Now we need to convey more information to let them know that we are what they're looking for, while still remembering that people scan websites. You need to avoid big blocks of text and use bullet points instead. The best way to take advantage of bullet points is to list your services in them. For example, laptop repair, virus removal, desktop repair, data recovery and backup, etc. The client usually knows what they want. If they believe that they have a virus, then they're going to be scanning the page for the words virus removal. Once you tick that box in their mind, they're much more likely to continue reading your website. One warning though, don't use terms that we use. Use terms that clients use. For example, if you're doing managed services, don't overuse words like managed services or RMM, because customers don't really search for these terms. It's an all-encompassing term that we use in this industry, but our customers don't really search for. Instead, target terms like virus monitoring, Outlook 365 support, cloud backup, and so on. Now, our funnel has been working to push your visitors to the thin part of the funnel to make them do what we really want, for them to make contact. Every single bit of content should be pushing towards a call of action of some sort. This should be either your phone number or an email form, and it should be on the bottom of every page. It doesn't really make sense successfully converting a customer and then have to go find your contact page. Put a way to contact you at the bottom of every page. Also, be careful for leaks in your funnel. We spend so much time, effort, and money to get people to our website, only for them to get distracted by the like us on Facebook button. There should be no links that take people away from your website, nothing to distract them from what we want, which is making the call. Now on to SEO. Search engine optimization is a huge topic in itself, but here is just the important stuff. Number 1, make pages primarily for users, not for search engines. Google considers usability very important. Number 2, make sure your site has a clear hierarchy of navigation and all your content is reachable from at least one static link. Number 3, make sure your content accurately describes what you do. Number 4, it's a good idea to have the keyword you are targeting in the title of the page, in the URL of the page, and the body of the content. Number 5, don't target short tail keywords like just computer repair. Rather, try to target location-specific keywords like computer repair Los Angeles or computer repair Orange County. You are far more likely to rank well and your client is more likely to be searching for it. Number 6, don't overuse keywords like Bob's Computer Repair is the best computer repair in Los Angeles. Contact Bob's Computer Repair for all your computer repair needs. This is known as keyword stuffing, and you will rank lower and potentially even be penalized for this. Write for humans first. There is actually a great site called feedthebot.com. which analyzes your website and lets you know if it follows the Google Webmaster Guidelines and makes suggestions on how you can improve. In the last few years, Google has been focusing heavily on giving better rankings to websites with good user experience. Two important ones is whether the site is mobile responsive and the speed that the site loads. On April 22, 2015, Google did a major change that the internet marketing world called Mobilegeddon. Basically, sites that change appropriately depending on the device they are viewed on will rank better than those that don't. If you saw a large dip in your organic traffic at this time, then it was probably because your site wasn't mobile responsive. If you're running WordPress and your current theme is not responsive, you can install a free plugin called WP Touch, which will make use of a different mobile optimized theme when your site is used in mobile devices. To test to see whether your site is mobile responsive in the eyes of Google, search for the Google Mobile Friendly Test tool. As I mentioned before, the speed of site loads is also an important factor to ranking. To test the speed of your site, you can use a website called webpagetest.org. It will show you what's called a waterfall view of your site, showing what loads and how long it takes to do so, represented by how long the bar graph is. Ideally, you want your site's load time to be under 3 seconds. If you see any really long bars on items like images, it's probably because they're not optimized for the web. You can use a free online tool called Optimizilla to help you compress your images with minimal loss of quality. If your time till first byte is high, which is the amount of time it took your browser to get the first byte of data, it means that you either have a slow web host or if you're using WordPress, you may have a bad plugin slowing down your site. To test to see whether it is a badly behaving WordPress plugin, install the plugin P3 Plugin Performance Profiler. It will show you how long it takes for each plugin to load and how much time it contributes to the overall loading of your website. If you see a plugin adding a significant amount of time to your site's loading speed, consider whether you really need it, or if you do, find a replacement. If you can't see a plugin causing any significant slowdowns, then it's probably your web host.